Coach Meyer and the Gator players teamed up with St. Augustine Catholic Church and the Catholic Student Center here in Gainesville. Pastor of St. Augustine and Director of Catholic Student Center, Father David Rachinsky, explains how Coach Meyer designed the play.
He said that he wanted to do something significant to reach out and help the Gainesville community. And he was very specific about that he wanted it to be a local project that was going to have an impact here. And we kind of toyed around with different ideas of how to do that. But gradually we kind of worked to this idea of putting together bags of groceries to go out to 300 families in the Gainesville area.
Music blared as Gator players paired up in two separate lines. One line packed bags for underprivileged families who have the capacity to cook some of the provisions further. The second line packaged food of a more ready-made variety designed to be given to homeless members of the Gainesville community. In addition to groceries, personal items such as socks donated by Nike, toiletries such as orange, blue, and white soap, and Gator-themed toothpaste, or Gator Paste, and other provisions also went in the bags. Father Rachinsky says they worked in conjunction with other organizations here in Gainesville.
We're working with some partner agencies that do this work day in and day out. Catholic Charities is one, St. Francis House. Also with the St. Vincent de Paul Society and the home van that goes out week after week to where the homeless are and takes food to them. So this gives us just an opportunity to go beyond just a one-day impact thing, but to really give people not only some food that's going to last them a little while longer, but then that kind of give these agencies the exposure that hopefully will let people continue to contribute.
He says by partnering with these agencies, it made the event even more successful.
They have people who really have developed these kind of relationships over time, and as a distribution center for food on a weekly basis, they have a way of screening people, they have a way of keeping track of who's received and how much. It really does what we don't have the staff to do here as a parish, to be responsible about the way in which we're distributing the food.
Father Rachinsky says Coach Meyer's involvement shows the strong ties between the university and the parish.
He wanted to reach out and kind of get behind something. And we're really happy, obviously, to have him here at the Student Center. I mean, you saw the signs, home of the Catholic Gators. That's who we are. We're a university parish, so we are really pleased to kind of strengthen our ties with the university.
Another of those strong ties between the parish and the university is the students. Father Rachinsky says the passion the students bring makes events like these easier.
It's a huge part of it, and it doesn't just happen one time a year. Our Christian service ministries are out there doing projects throughout the year. Our student service ministries likewise have been. We had a big peanut butter and jelly sandwich making thing. We went out and gave out. We just did a project for our troops overseas and put together care packages to be sent out to them. We work in nursing homes. We work in schools. We do all sorts of outreach efforts, and a lot of that is student driven. They come up with the ideas. They have a sense of, okay, this is what my peers would be willing to get behind, and they marshal the troops and they put them to work, and they've just really, especially Angelica Rojas, our student service coordinator, has just stepped up and done a lot of good work this year.
And after the bags were packed, players formed an assembly line and carried them to a waiting truck and trailer to be distributed to organizations around the city. And as for Coach Meyer, he says this experience is what Thanksgiving is all about.
I know we're humbled as a family, and I want to make sure these guys are as well. And I was talking to them as we're carrying those bags. I said, you realize this can feed a family for a week.
For Florida's 89.1 WUFT-FM, I'm Matthew Creedle.